What is up? Howdy everyone, it's your boy Zilla. What's up, Lopez? Don't mind that, that's for someone watching this video right now. But anyways, I got a good one for you guys today. I've been telling you guys I've been working on the Trailblazer, so let me give you a quick update on that. The last video you guys seen me pulling out the motor already, not pulling it out, but disassembling all the accessories that it has, bolts from the transmission housing, torque converter, exhaust, all that good stuff. So let me show you where we're at. Well, you guys, this is pretty much where we're at right now. 6.0, damn. But yeah, I'm gonna start taking off the heads right now and then move on to the bottom, see how the bottom is. I can already see there's a lot of metal. You guys can see there's metal shavings in there, right in there. You see that on my finger? I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, this motor definitely had rod knock, or has rod knock, but it's not that bad. Cam's okay, dual springs, new valve seals. But let's take these 243 heads off. Not bad, 243s. As far as the 6.0 for the Trailblazer, I had it sent already to the machine shop. We're gonna redo a whole valve job on the heads just because it did have a little overheating, so you can see the scorching, but the marks on the head gasket and the head. So I'm just gonna make sure, get them resurfaced, get a new valve job going on in them. And then as far as the block, it's gonna have to be cut to, I believe, 10 millimeters. No, not 10 millimeters. I forgot the sizing that they told me. Only because the oil bearings were freaking scratching the hell out of the cylinder head. So I'm gonna just get new pistons. It needed 3 new rods, so I'm just gonna get a whole set of new pistons, new rods, obviously bearings, and a new crank. Let me show you the crank. So this is the old crank. This one right here is where it had the most rod knock out of all of them. So this crank doesn't even work at all. You can't even cut it. Some of the other where the main bearings actually right on aren't that bad, but it's just this one. This rod right here was hitting the hell out of this crankshaft when it was on. This one too a little bit. You can feel it a lot. But yeah, obviously we're gonna have to use a new crank. As far as that goes, I did order a lot of new parts for the motor. I didn't think it was gonna be a lot, but the last person who had this car really drove the hell out of it. It wasn't meant to be driven that hard with the mods that I had and the mods that I didn't have. Like as far as right now that I can see, it has a stock torque converter, so we're gonna go ahead and replace that too. I gotta take it out right now and send it out to a torque converter shop here in East LA, so I can get them made to a 3200 stall. Yeah, 3200 stall, because the camshaft that they had on this car needs that. And then as far as all the other mods like that, I didn't have, as far as lifters, a high oil pressure oil pump. So, and then of course you guys know these Trailblazers, or if you didn't know, these Trailblazers do suffer from oil starvation, only because of the oil pan design that it has. So anytime that you do a hard pull or you're going up a hill or something like that, all the oil in the oil pan travels to the back. And the way these oil pans are designed, the oil pickup is in the front. So obviously when you do a pull, all that oil is gonna go to the back, and it's gonna starve from oil, for oil pressure. So I went ahead and buy a oil pan baffle that we're gonna go ahead and install maybe next video, because I haven't received it yet. But yeah, for right now, what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna try to clean up the engine bay as much as possible. Try to paint a little bit, not too much, because it's gonna look a little tacky because I'm not sanding anything down. So just clean up, use the pressure washer, and then start painting. Yes, I am gonna send out some stuff to get powder coated. I'm not gonna tell you guys what color. I want to give that a little surprise video to see how it looks on this motor. Yeah, I think it's gonna look good. I need to take this off too and send it out right now. So this is gonna be powder coated. The valley cover is gonna be powder coated, and the valve covers, and then any other little things that I find along the way, I'm probably gonna get powder coated also. So like I was saying, I had ordered some parts, and I just did a quick stop at home, and would you look at this? Got pretty much most of the stuff already. Timing chain kit, bolts, and then this right here. It's another important little piece to the build. A Trunnion kit for the rocker arms. I'll explain what that is in a bit. But that's pretty much it right from this box. And I got another box over here with obviously the bearings, main and rod bearings,
all the gaskets, and then I believe the bottom box is the head gaskets. So for the most part, almost everything is here. We're just missing piston rings. You guys can see right here, got one set, missing a couple more, spark plugs, and then spark plug wires also right here. Yep, right here. So we're almost done as far as parts. We're just waiting for the motor to come back from the machine shop so we can get started and assembling everything. So what we have here as far as the Trunnion kit, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So here we have your typical LS rocker arm without the bearings. All these stock rocker arm bearings are pretty much what you would consider, I guess, unsealed. So just imagine this, going at high RPMs, up and down, right? Pushing your valves down by the push rod. Once you have a cam inside your vehicle or your motor, your LS motor, you pretty much gain top end power. Top end power means at high RPMs, right? So high RPMs, these stock bearings in this rocker arm aren't used to that, or aren't really meant for that, if you want to say that. So we're going to be upgrading these unsealed rocker arms that could be within time. This bearing can be pushed out, and then you're going to have a bunch of little bearings inside your motor, and that's what you don't want. That means you're going to have metal inside your motor. So we're going to do pretty much what we just did here, push them out with the socket using a press. Pretty much kind of looks like this, since we already did one of them. This is pretty much how it looks like. These little bearings that it has, and we're going to replace them with, like I've been saying, the Trunnion kit, that are going to be sealed and locked with a, where'd they go? Oh, here they are, with snap rings. So these snap rings are going to ensure that your bearings never pop out at higher RPMs. So the wifey's going to help me out with these rocker arms, and I'll record her doing one of them so you guys can see the gist of it while I do some behind the scenes work. All right, you guys, so the wifey pretty much finished all 16 rocker arms, and it's time to assemble them, but I'm not going to do that quite yet because I got to get these cleaned up, and I'll probably do this assembly on a separate video when we're actually assembling the motor, only because I have a lot of behind the scenes that I gotta catch up to, or gotta catch up with right now. So I'll probably put these on the side, get these rails cleaned up, and actually soak these rocker arms in some part cleaners, and then dip them in some oil so you can be simmering up in there. You don't have to, but I just like doing that myself. But yeah, you guys, also it started raining. This weather is so weird. It started raining, so we got to put all these things that we have outside inside. And yeah, I hate this LA weather right now. It's throwing me off. We'll definitely catch you guys on the next video. And I think on the next video, we're actually gonna have the motor here and actually start building it, obviously. So oh, I also got the torque converter on the way. It's down there. I got a 3200 stall for it, since it is a big cam. I don't know how they were driving it with this stock converter. Must have driven like crap. But got a 3200 torque converter. Parts are at the powder coating already getting finished up. I have a video on that, so I'll show you guys a powder shop. I'll ask if they can take me behind the scenes, because some of you guys are wondering how to do powder coating. There's a bunch of videos on that, so you guys can see that. But I'll take you guys behind the scene in the shop, and we'll go in depth on that. With that being said, you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. SS gang, peace.